Okay, now I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers a little story. And I'm gonna put this on my Tumblr. So any of you motherfuckers actually care about me and are watching this and just like, thank you. This is for you, boo boo. Boo boo honey cake. Anyway. So, I'm gonna tell you a serious story. Very serious. I'm gonna joke a lot because I'm a faggot, and when I get serious, I gotta joke. The only time I'm actually really ever serious is if I'm like really pissed off, or you're someone that I want to make my boo boo, and then you're just gonna be like, why is she talking to me? Weirdo. That never happens. It's on me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Wanna know what this is? Look at this. It's not real. This. That's my underwear, baby. I wear the granny panties. Okay. Anyway. Very story. Very story. Text me for the rest of my life. One of those things, boo boo. Okay. I was 13, March 16th. I was walking home with my friends, and my friend Alicia was talking about a teacher. He called her house because she said something smart or whatever, and he was just like, I had enough of you. And she's like, let's call him Mr. H. That's what everybody calls him. It's obviously not his name. I mean, like, okay, we're just gonna call him Mr. H. We're walking home, she's like, Mr. H is such a faggot. He called my mom. And I was just like, who's Mr. H? And then we're walking with some other friends, and he was like, he's just an English teacher, blah, 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 blah. And someone was like, he's kind of hot, though. And Alicia was like, he's not ugly, little daddy. And then she was like, but he's got some muscles. And they were talking about his muscles. And we were like, yeah, he's kind of cute, he has nice eyes. And I only seen one really hot teacher at that school. And he looked like Hayden Christensen. And if you don't know who Hayden Christensen is, shoot yourself, boo-boo. Okay, take the gun and go, No, don't do that. I don't want to be responsible for that. But you should Google him. He's from Takers, Jumper. He's hot. And he's an Aries, which is like we just got married. But anyways. So that was that teacher. So I was like, but that teacher was a special associate teacher. So I was like, you mean associate teacher? Like, no, English teacher. I'm like, huh? English teacher? And my locker was right next, like, this is the English department, this little cup. This is my locker right here. He's right there. I'm like, hot English teacher? My locker's right there. I would see hot English teachers. There was no hot English teacher that I saw. And then like, you know how Mr. Harrison is? I'll show you him tomorrow. The next day was St. Patrick's Day, and that whole year I was like late to school, and I ended up cutting. And during that time, I found out my friend had first period free, so then I actually had a reason to cut, and so I cut for that day, and I got caught or whatever, and I didn't go to class. But we hid in the bathroom, and she was gonna show me him for second period. And I go in there, and I wait there, and the teacher comes in, and he wasn't hot at all. He was like bald. He's like, are you in this class? And I was like, yeah. Are you Mr. H? And he was like, no, he's in a meeting today. And I was like, I was so disappointed. And so, I just went to class or whatever. And then the next day, my French teacher was like, you cut my class during the shoot. And I was like, no, it's not nice. I just found out I cut, and I got detention whatever for it. Whatever. So the next day was a Friday, and my friend told me because she didn't have that second period again, so I had to go fifth period. Like she had second period every other day with him, so I'd have to go her fifth period because he was also her English teacher. She had English enrichment for second, and then English class for fifth with him. But every other day, second period. So the next day she's like, come to room 333. And I go to room 333, and it's a math room. And so I got like 2 minutes left to get to the actual room, and I was like, where's Mr. H's room? And they were like, 242! And I'm like, thank you, good looking. So I run to 242, but then the bell rings. And so right when I get there, he closes the door. And then he opens it again, and he's like, where are you supposed to be? And I'm like, captivated by his beauty. I say, Jim. And he says, go to Jim. And he closes the door in my face again. And I turn around and I go, that's a hunk of man. No, I'm kidding. Well, first I was just like, oh, he's really cute, yes. But it was also dark because we had the light off the room, so I didn't really get to see him. Yeah, whatever. That weekend passed, and then the next week, I saw him on a Tuesday. Tuesday, and it became a very special day for everything. Thursday was a very bad day. That week that I got in trouble, for cutting class. It happened on a Thursday. So that Tuesday I spoke to him and I was like, someone in the hallway, and I was just like, let me take this opportunity. With him. Hi, Mr. H, how are you? And he was like, good. And he was like, good. And I'm like, aren't you gonna ask me how I am? He's like, he laughed a little bit, chuckled. How are you? And I was like, you know, he's like, oh, what's wrong? And I said, nice. He's like, oh, what's wrong? And he was like, school. And I was like, no, boys. And he's like, oh, so dramatic. Are you in the play? And I was like, no, I didn't try out. And he's like, maybe next year. He's like, oh, yeah, well, I gotta go now because he was stage crew guy and the play was coming close because he had to practice or whatever. And so he was like, bye. And I was like, bye. And then as soon as he turned around, I started doing leaps because I was happy. Okay, hold on. I'll get some more. My grandma's juice. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, so don't stop watching. You gotta listen to the story. This is what my reduce the story. Actually, let me stop it right here, and then I'm gonna do part 2 in a couple of seconds.